Yes. So we are starting our webinar. And hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar on Competitive Analysis 101. Myself, Preetham, I'm a co-founder of Consult K. With us is Avirat Kulkarni, who will be our expert speaker for today's session. He have 15 years experience in marketing stream. He have extensive experience in competitive intelligence and will provide valuable insights in important topic. So Avirat, can you please proceed?
Sure, thanks, Preetham. I hope I'm audible and visible as well.
Yes, yes, sir.
Wonderful. Great. Hello, all. A very good evening to all of our attendees, and a good morning for those who have joined from PST. Uh, I really thank you all for participating and joining, taking time out, and joining in this session where we are going to cover some insights on how competitive intelligence can help businesses make and inform and their strategic decisions. So before we actually start, what I would like to give an intro about myself. So hi, I'm Avirat Kulkarni, and thanks Preetham for introducing for the brief intro. So to give more insights about who Avirat Kulkarni is, basically I've been into the industry for almost 15 plus years now. I started my journey as a web designer, and then while I was designing and developing the websites, the uh, Google search engine really excited me, and that is how I started my journey as a digital marketer. I started from SEO, and then I've been into the digital marketing since then. I've been helping different organizations. Some of them include PayPal, IBM, HP, Cisco, Sungrow International, and many more. So I've helped these companies in achieving their marketing goals. So I'll not take much of your time because we know that we have a very tight timeline. So we have just 30 minutes to wrap our session. So I'll quickly start with our session today, uh, Competitive Intelligence 101, where you learn to hack into your competition's data to streamline your digital marketing strategies. So what are we going to cover today? We are going to cover the why. Why do we need the competitive analysis, the competition analysis? We will also learn the basics, how to how to do the competitive analysis. We will also see some practical applications so that you can relate to it for your organization. And then we'll also give some tips and step-by-step introductory guide on how to and where to start. So we'll quickly move into the topic, and we will start by understanding why competitive intelligence. Now, competitive intelligence is part of each and every organization. May it be a product based company, may it be a service based company, may it be a small size company, a startup, or a large enterprise. Each of the companies need competitive analysis and intelligence to make an informed decision, to make sure that they anticipate the market shifts and to outrank their competition. So the key statistics that I would want to highlight here. The first one, I think it is 89% of top performing companies use competitive intelligence to drive their strategies. Now, when I say 89%, this is a very bold statement, and this is backed by Emerald Insights, the reference. And I would really want to underline again and again when it comes to competitive intelligence, because any and every strategy you should start by any marketing, any digital marketing strategy, any kind of marketing strategy, you should always start by performing the competitive intelligence. The companies which are actually employing the CI, the competitive intelligence program, they have been able to 2x uh, into achieving their marketing targets and goals. So these are some of the key statistics. Now, what are the benefits? So why do we need the competitive intelligence? How it helps, or in what terms does it helps? So I think it helps us in uncovering the market opportunities. So basically, when you launch a product, or when you start a company, or when you are into a service business, you need to identify the market trends. What are the gaps in the market? What your competitions are actually presenting to the market, and you need to identify these opportunities. So these opportunities are uncovered with the CI program. Then anticipating moves. Now this is a very important uh, important part of and benefit of competitive intelligence. Anticipating moves is like when you start going deeper into the data of your competition, you actually start to predict what are their next steps. So I think all your actions that you take, whenever you identify what your competitor is doing, the actions that you take are informed, and they tend to give you better results. And then the final part, that is about strategic planning. I think it is part and parcel of each and every organization. So moving on to next, I think we will also we will want to know more about the basics of the competitive analysis. Now, now we know that what why the competitive intelligence, the competitive analysis is needed, and now you need to know the basics. You also know the benefits of it. Now you need to know the basics of competitive analysis. To understand the basics of competitive analysis, we should take a look at some of the core components. And when I say core components, it is a mix of different components that are part of your competitive analysis, the research that you do. When you put that research, so the very first and very foremost thing is the SWOT analysis. Now everyone knows, and every company, every product company, every service company or a startup, they always employ the SWOT analysis, but they do it for their product or their service. But you should also do a SWOT analysis for your competitors. I think that is also an important step that that has been part of that I have learned through my experience, that not just doing my products research, I would also do a research on the competitors product. What are the strength of my competition, what are their weaknesses, and what are the opportunities that they are grabbing, and what are the threats that that they bring to my product. So I think this is a very key and very important part of competitive analysis. The next point is the market research. I think we all do market research, but it is, it is at to certain extent. We need to make sure that we analyze the industry trends, because if in today's world, when iPhone 16 is launching, I think if you launch a Nokia 1100, it's not going to actually work. So although some of the collectors, or the uh, those people who want to collect the aging material, I think they would definitely love to pick that up, but not the 99% of the audience. So I think that is what you need to identify. You need to identify the industry trends, the customer preferences. Like I said, इन टच स्क्रीन के जमाने में अगर कीपैड वाला फोन दोगे तो दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू एक्सेप्ट इट. And then the emerging technologies as well. So you also want to make sure that when you are actually bringing in your product, it should be able to adapt to the market, to the changing market. I would say, I would rather say. So it should you should keep updating your product, and you need to do the research for that. That what is trending, what needs to be employed in my product, and that ways, you need to involve that. The next and the very important point, I think, for me, I've seen is, and lot of companies that that do research for their marketing strategies. I think they fail to give or underline this benchmarking component. So, what is benchmarking? Benchmarking is, in easy words, if I have to say, like, our parents used to say when we were in school, Sharma ji ke bete ko dekho kitna marks mila hai, and where are your marks? So that Sharma ji ka beta, we always, while of course, during our childhood we did not like benchmarking, but I think this is something that we really should do for our company, our product or our services. Because if you know that your competitor's product is here and your product is here, then you know that you need to bridge this gap. But if your product is here, your competitor's product is here, and you don't know that, and you would start deploying your marketing strategies based on your competitors, I think there are a lot of chances that your marketing strategies would fail, and this would incur in a lot of financial and other losses as well. So I think these are some of the key components that I would double underline all of these, for you to take care of. Moving ahead, there are also some tools and techniques that we need to employ. We can use different softwares, like SEMrush, Ahref, QuickSprout, and these are some of the softwares that we also use while we are doing the competitive analysis for our customers. So I think, apart from this, we should also think of what techniques, not just using tools. Not using tools would help you. Like, I've subscribed for SEMrush and mera kaam ho gaya. No, it is not over there. It starts there. So, SEMrush में say what data you need to look at, what kind of benchmark you want to set up. So all that needs to be taken care of, and you should. There are some techniques that we employ, which include the analysis of the competitor's website, their the flow of their website. There, we also take a closer look at what they are posting on their social media. उनके Instagram पे वो क्या post कर रहे हैं, what they are posting on their LinkedIn page. So all these needs to be taken care of, and apart from that, hacking into their digital presence. So it does not ends to Instagram and LinkedIn or YouTube. There are many other channels that are there in the digital world which we need to uncover for our competitors. Like, uh, uh, just to give an quick example, I think not today, but 10 years back when Just Dial was there, uh, having your business listed in Just Dial was a very important step at that point of time. So there are these kind of digital platforms that are available, so that you need to hack into when you are doing a competitive research. So I think this sums up on the basics part, and I would want to take a next step and would want to present to you the practical applications that you can employ. So a real world example, if I have to take that, what could be a real world example. So a tech company, basically a company that is using competitive intelligence to anticipate and counter the competitor's product launch. Now, just let's take an example, of a headphone, a nice headphone. So I want to launch a headphone now. A few years back, Boat was something, that was very new to the market at that point of time. What they did, how they succeed was, they catched up upon the trend. They made sure that their product is appealing to their customers. So that really unlocked them a very good amount of traffic for their products, and that is how they built up on a very valuable brand, and which is in Indian market, although they say they are truly Indian, but what they do is they just import their products from China, and they label it and they sell it. Of course, they have also started their uh, you know their production in India as well, as they say so. So yeah, but they've built upon a very good brand. So what they did was, at that point of time, they analyzed the market. They saw that the headphones that were very good in quality, those were very high, and the ones that were cheaper, or I would say cost effective, were not giving the quality that the customer segment was looking at. So they launched the products in such a way that it was competitive as well, cost effective, as well as it had all those features that their target customers were looking at. So again, this is a very good example of competitive analysis that we can take off. Now, here are some tips that we would want to share with you. So what are the tips? So how should you employ competitive intelligence in your day to day life? So you start integrating competitive intelligence in your strategic meetings. Now, any organization, may it be a startup or may it be a large enterprise, they have continuous meetings, brainstorming sessions. So what you need to do is, you need to foster that culture in your organization. So you need to put that up. So like if today I'm going to work on any work on for a client, so what I would do is, I'll invite all my colleagues. I'll ask them to do a competitive analysis on at their end, at their level. And when this competitive analysis done at a very small scale is combined together, it gives wonders and give wonderful results. So, and that's my personal experience, I would say. So that's one of the thing. And then uh, acting quickly, I think this is a very important step that lot of companies fail to identify and fail to actually give a lot of mind presence to this. So acting quickly. So now that you have done a lot of brainstorming, you have come together with a very nice marketing strategy, but you keep delaying it. Like, it should be started today, but you're starting it after 3 months. That would not yield you results, because the analysis, the research that you have done, that was from today's perspective. And we all know this industry is changing very fast, and on day to day basis there are new updates that are coming into the market. Everyone is trying to catch up on the new trends. So if you are doing the analysis today and working on it later after 3 months, I think you are not going to get the expected results. So acting quickly is a very, very important step, I would say, in this competitive intelligence, analysis, and the strategy that we derive from the competitive intelligence. So apart from the practical applications, I would also want to bring a case study for a customer that was an IT firm. Now, this IT firm was really looking to optimize their lead generation efforts, and they wanted to increase conversions. Now, what they were lacking were, and what they were not doing is the very basic, like I said, analyzing the competition. And in fact, not only analyzing the competition, but also identifying the right set of competitors, because this is also, hello, I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible, Abhinav.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Uh, yeah, sorry. So, identifying, so the company was not able to uh, identify the right set of competition. And again, this is a very, very important point, I would say. So, what approach that we deployed was, we analyzed the competitors' lead generation tactics. Basically, what all channels they were focusing on for the lead generation, we identified that. We studied their landing pages, their call to actions. We also tried to hack into their lead nurturing process. And that way, we were able to find that their landing pages were too cluttered. They also lacked a very clear call to action. So, all these were taken care of and were deployed for our customer. What we did was we designed the landing pages with a more focused message. So it was like we what you want to show, you show only that. Don't show the other clutter and other 10 different. You would not want to pack 10 different things into one small landing page or one small messaging. So we need to focus on that. So we did that. We made sure the call to actions were very clear, and the landing page journey was optimized. The journey was optimized such that people tend to whoever tend to click on the ad and come on the landing page, they were able to read the message, they were able to fill the form and send us the query. So that helped in getting a very good results. In fact, we helped in the increasing we helped in getting good number of leads, as well as increasing the conversion ratio by 30%, and which is 30% conversion ratio. Increasing 30% conversion ratio is also, I think, one of a very good achievement, I would say. So, given this example, I think I would definitely want everyone to make sure that they, when they deploy marketing strategy, it is backed by a very good competitive analysis and intelligence report. Moving ahead, what we need to do if we have to now start with, like I mentioned earlier, that we would also help you on where to start with. So I know it's the time is really less. I'll try to be as fast as I can. uh, so step by step guide, I think the very first and very foremost step for any competitive analysis to start with is assessing your current position. Because you what you need to do is you take a step back before you going out and find where your competitors are, what they are doing. You first take a step back and understand where you are at the moment. Because unless you know that you are standing at the bus station, you are not going to get anywhere. So I think the very first and the very foremost step is assess your current position, where your uh, product stands, where your solution stands, what are your current marketing strategies. Then identify your key competitors. Like I mentioned, our customer, they were not able to identify, they were not focusing on the right set of competitors. Like, you have to your product or your service is heading into a direction, and your competitor is heading in b direction. I it will not make, it will make zero sense of you know researching for that competitor which is heading towards b direction. So I think that is something that you really need to take care of. You assess your current position, you identify the right set of competitors, then you start gathering the data. Now what you do is you deploy your competitive analysis, where you identify, you look at their website, you look at their digital channels, you look at their social channels, you see what kind of posts they are sending out, what kind of emails they are sending out, what kind of newsletters they are circling, what product and solutions they are offering. And in fact, one step deeper into it, like, you try their product, you go and try their product, and then analyze their data, and then you put that analysis, and you act upon quickly. Like I mentioned in my earlier slide, I think this is really important step, where you need to act quickly. Now you did the competitive analysis, now you have 3 month strategy set up, you quickly start with that. Now that you have started with the marketing strategy, and you have set some milestones, like first month mein main yahan pe jaunga, second month mein I'll be there, and third month I'll be there. Now by the end of the first month, you this was your milestone and you have achieved that. Now your work doesn't stops here. I think it starts over there. Once you have achieved your milestone, that means Now you are heading in the right direction. But to make sure that you keep on that right path, you need to keep analyzing again and again. So basically optimizing your campaigns and adjusting, adapting to the current trends, adapting to the how your customer is responding to you. Like if you are selling, let's say, three products, A, B, and C, and you need a 50% share for A, 25% for B, and 25% for C. Now, by the end of first month, you had a, let's say, target of $10,000. You achieved that, but the proportion was not like 50, 25, 25. The proportion was like 20, 50, and 30. So that means you did get the results, but the results are not as expected. So you need to deploy the analysis again. You need to monitor what things went wrong with product A. What are the why are people preferring B over A? So you need to really analyze that, and then adjust your campaigns accordingly, optimize your marketing strategies accordingly, and then move ahead. These are some of the steps that are involved, and we definitely follow these steps. And I would definitely mention that this is a very packed information in a very small slide, but I think in the upcoming webinars we would also go deep. We would dig deep into each of those steps on how to do and where to do. So meanwhile, if you would also need some resources, so I personally have read this book by Sina Shah, that is on competitive intelligence advantage. I would also recommend you, but not limited to just this book. You can explore. There's a whole world that is waiting for you where you can go and read. You can also take some online courses. I think there are a lot of platforms that offer. I think Coursera, LinkedIn itself offers a very good list of courses. And apart from that, you can go to Udemy also. Udemy also offers some good competitive intelligence courses. So you can explore these courses. You can use different tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, Quicksprout, Ubersuggest, Moz, and there are many more tools. And in fact, if you just I'm sorry, go into Google and just do a search on, how to do competitive intelligence. There are dime a dozen tools that you would stumble upon. But these are some of the tools that we use on day-to-day basis, and that's why we recommend those. So I think now that you have already known about how to do competitive and analysis and intelligence, how to deploy the competitive research, you can definitely start on your own. If you have any queries, do email at digital at consult k. I think once you share your queries, the team at Consult K would definitely love to help you guys. If you want to, if like at some point you think that you need some help, extra help, the team at Consult K can definitely schedule a one-on-one consultation with you guys to discuss specific needs of what kind of competitive analysis you want to do, what kind of strategies you want to set for your campaigns. So the team can definitely help about it. This webinar was brought to you by Consult K. So I would like to thank Consult K. Consult K is a end-to-end digital marketing that brings, which was founded by seasoned marketing experts that have over 20 plus years of experience. Consult K is a recognized outsourcing partner for three of the leading agencies across India, and Consult K has been helping a lot of customers. They have good team, good experienced team, have been working with different customers. They have been providing different comprehensive solutions to their customers, end-to-end marketing strategies, helping and maintaining not just with their marketing campaigns, but with website design development, application development needs as well. Some of the customers that key customers of Consult K are Empowered, Prismic Reflections, Quality X, Applied AI, Measural, and many others. So I would really thank you all for your patience. Thank you for being patient. And I know this is a very short session, but I would definitely love to have many more detailed sessions on the same topic. We would go deeper, but giving the time constraint and giving our audiences time constraint, I think we have kept it short of 30 minutes. If you have any queries, do reach out to us, digital@consultk.com, or you can call us at the given number. And we will definitely, Consult K team will definitely love to help. I would like to thank everyone and pass it on over to Preetham. Thank you.
Thank you, Avirat. It was wonderful session, and thank you all for joining us today. Uh, we hope you found this webinar valuable. If you have any further question or need any additional assistance, please don't hesitate to email us on digital@consulk.com. And we will more happy if you guys share the feedback, because your feedback is crucial to helping us improve our webinar. We look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you.